we are reminding men to think about their mental health. As we go through life and we face grief, loss, and many other challenges as men, it's important to talk about your mental health with a therapist to lower stress, have healthy relationships with loved ones, keep up work productivity, and maintain brain function. So I'm here with Jason Shankle, a local psychotherapist. Jason, one of the things that we were talking about before we went on air is the fact that as men, we have a lot of pride. And we don't like to talk about mental health. We don't like to talk about when we don't feel mentally well or emotionally well. What's your advice to men in terms of how we bring that down and start dealing with our issues?
Well, first thing is not to isolate, right?
Yeah.
Because we're providers, you know, and then that pride is oftentimes we're the rock of our families.
Right.
So oftentimes it's like, well, people come to me for help, right? And I'm fixing things, right? Constantly fixing and figuring out things. So first thing I would say is don't isolate. You know, asking for help does not have to look like always having to go to someone all the time. You can go to some of your family members and go, hey, you know, is there a good book that you could refer me to? And then, you know, when there's cases to actually sit down with a therapist, because that's why they're professionals.
If I sit with a therapist, is that a symbol that I'm weak, that
Not
I'm
at
vulnerable?
all. Actually, it shows that you have strength.
Right. It's wise.
Very wise.
Absolutely. So in this month of men's health and wellness, we take that word wellness very seriously, and mental health is a part of that, right? So how do I know if I'm not well mentally?
Well, it's going to show through your actions and in your relationships, and how you show up at work. Oftentimes, you know, if you're experiencing depressive episodes and things like that, having to peel yourself out of bed and, you know, not really being on it like you used to and things like that. And yeah, one of the biggest markers is your relationships and that energy. Right. It's an energy
whether there's a
exchange.
disruption there, you don't feel as engaged, and you know you're just not there, right? There.
Exactly.
So if somebody wanted to find you and seek further advice from a therapist, how to lean in, how to engage, where do they go?
www.innerselfandwisdom.com.
I want to thank Jason for joining me again for this Friday Mail with the Mayor. And again, as we take a special look at men's health throughout the month of November, mental health is extremely important, and one in which many of us have lost friends because they did not seek help, did not ask for help, did not reveal to others that they were in pain. And so I really encourage you to talk to someone. Again, that website is innerselfandwisdom.com. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.